My senior fantasy correspondent is calling about this, so we're going to talk to her. Hello?
Hey, B, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I hope that you can hear me and everyone can hear you.
Yes, I can hear you, so hopefully it works.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so you are live right now. I'm actually going to talk quieter so you can actually hear. Hold on one second. Okay. My question for you, Ella. This is my senior fantasy correspondent, is what I called you before I talked. I've literally been saying for so long that you've wanted me to read Throne of Glass. Like, how long has it been? What,
Yes.
6 years or longer?
Like 6 years, yep.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, also talk as loud as you can, by the way, just because my mic is kind of stupid, but it's not your fault.
Okay, I'll talk as loud as I can.
Okay. So, first question I have for my senior fantasy correspondent is I read 96% of this book in 3 days. I looked on Goodreads, and that is literally what I did. I could not stop. Is that normal? And why do you think that is?
I think that is very normal for Throne of Glass especially. I think people pick it up, and sometimes it takes a second to get into it, especially fantasy. It can be confusing. There's a lot of world building. You don't know what they're talking about for the first, 10 chapters. And then once you get into it and you start getting it in the background and the character development, you just get sucked in completely.
So freaking true. And did you know that I actually looked at stats on Bloomberg, and Romantasy has had a rise of like 41% in the past like 3 years because of book talk especially, which is interesting.
That's insane. That makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, we are talking about Throne of Glass right now, obviously, because I read the first book in Throne of Glass's series. I first have a question for you. What is your favorite series of fantasy ever? Is it Throne of Glass?
Yes. Top number one, Throne of Glass. A lot of people who like Sarah J. Maas like ACOTAR.
Mm-hmm.
ACOTAR is blowing up right now too. You hear a lot more, I think, about ACOTAR on Book Talk, but personally, I love Throne of Glass.
Why do you like Throne of Glass more than ACOTAR with not as many spoilers?
I love it because it was the first one I ever read out of her 3 series, and I love the character development, and I really relate to different characters in different ways, and I've personally made connections and just they've been inspiring to me. So even though I read it for the first time forever ago, I still think about different phrases or parts in the book that motivate me.
Totally. Like, I will not be afraid. I thought that was so cute.
Yeah, my name is Selena Sardossian, and I will not be afraid.
Oh, I have that highlighted in my book like so many times. It's so freaking cute.
I say it to myself all the time.
Aw. Okay. Now I'm gonna get into some spoilers. First, I want a hot take that you have about Throne of Glass Book 1. Is there a hot take that you have? Is there something that you would change about the first book? Or do you feel like it's absolutely perfect?
I think it is a perfect intro for what it is to prepare you for what's to come.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Without spoilers.
No, you can say spoilers here. This is a spoiler warning, everybody.
I cannot say spoilers because they will be a spoiler for you too.
Oh, right. Please don't do that.
Yeah, I won't. So I think it's a perfect setup for book 1.
Right.
Nothing is the same by book 7 or whatever, however many books are. It just, everything changes into the best way possible, but you have no clue what you're getting yourself into right now.
Right.
And if you think you're sucked in on book 1, then just wait till I think Air of Fire is my favorite.
Oh, okay. And you know that I literally already bought all of the rest of the books late at night. I literally, after I finished, I was like, I have to buy it. Okay. Last thing I will say, because I know you have to go, because you are a busy woman. Let's see. I have like 40 questions, but I want to talk. I guess my thoughts with that is maybe I just want to respond to your comment about the first book. I think I knew from the very beginning that Kale was going to be her lover. I knew it. And although I
Okay.
still don't know for sure, that's the hard part is like I think that's the only thing that I'm upset about right now in the moment is they like built it up so subtly for so long that by the ending she like breaks it off with Dorian all of a sudden and then is with Kale, but there was no payoff. I didn't get anything from it, you know? Like it was just like they're friends still. And then I'm like, dang it, does that mean that it's not actually happening? And then I got, it's just a huge cliffhanger, which my only hot take I
Yeah.
would have about the book, and I want your thoughts on this, and then you can go. My only hot take I would have on the book is I feel like her breaking it off with Dorian was so quick and out of nowhere. And then he was just like, okay. Because if you read Dorian's dialogue, Dorian is sitting there like when she's doing the duel, he's like, won't ever
Uh-huh.
live without her. I literally can't handle being without her. I will move mountains to be with her. And then she literally just is like, hey, so I'm the king's champion. We can't be together, but we can be friends. And he was just like, okay, you know? Like, do you feel like that was
Yeah.
fast at all? I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I guess it does happen super fast. I feel like when I ended book one, I started book two that same night.
Oh, really?
I don't like ending a book without starting the next one because it's hard for me to start the
Right.
book if I like take a pause. So I love like ending it and then starting the next one, and I just can't remember how it exactly ends and how the next one starts.
Right.
And I think I was just so involved that I like didn't even realize how quickly it happened.
Mm-hmm. No, it was quick.
Does that
At
make
least
sense?
in my opinion, I feel like it was decently quick. Like there was
Yeah,
so many
for sure.
dialogue or like inner monologues where he was like, he's realizing he'll do anything and he's always thinking about her.
Yeah,
And then she's just like, hey, like we should just be friends. And then like you don't see him. And I was like, huh?
yeah.
But it's okay.
That
I know
makes
you
sense.
have to go. Is there any
So
parting
I have
thoughts?
a question.
Oh yeah.
I'm curious what your thoughts are on either just different characters or if you have a favorite character. I'm just curious what your thoughts are because I haven't talked to you in a minute about
Oh.
it.
My obviously I love Selena. She's adorable and
Yeah.
funny and cute. And I love that she's like the main girl. Um, I never really liked Dorian. I kept telling you that. Like I think he's nice and super cool. I think my
Mm-hmm.
one of my favorite characters out of nowhere was the Princess Nemia. Nemia? Nemhaya?
Nehemia. Yeah. Nehemia.
Um, so like I was so worried she was evil, but then like she ended up being such a good friend and she was really cool and like still fighting for her stuff. She was like a random side character that ended up I really liked.
Yes, I love Nehemia. She's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. But oh my gosh, okay, so my next book is coming literally tomorrow. So
Okay. And have you finished it yet or no?
yeah, I finished the first
First one?
one, just the next one
Okay.
is coming because I think I'm reading Air of Fire. Wait, is that
No, Crown of Midnight?
Yep, that's
Is
it.
it?
Crown of Midnight, I think.
Crown of Midnight, yeah.
I'm doing it the author's
Yeah.
way. I'm pretty sure what she said to do, right?
Okay.
Unless you have a different
Um,
way to read it. There's like three different ways to read it.
I like, I read it normally, and then I went back later and read the prequel. But
Mm,
I think if I were to recommend, and how I've been telling other sisters to read it, is I think it's the first two, and then the prequel,
yep.
and then you move on.
I think that's what the author says too.
Yeah, I love that way.
Okay. That's okay. Thank you so much, fantasy correspondent. I
Of
appreciate
course, good
you.
luck. I'm excited.
Thank you. Okay, love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.